Hi guys, how are you doing today? So this is going to be my best of BH Cosmetics video, which I've been requested to do a lot of different reviews, and it would just be a lot of different videos. So I figured I would kind of compile it and I would just talk about my most favorite products from BH Cosmetics. And some of them are sets, and I'm just going to talk about a few individual brushes from that set, but I will link everything down below so you can find it. Unfortunately, there's one set and it has a highlight brush in it, and I'm obsessed with this brush, but there's an entire set with it, so you can't just get just this brush. But I'm not going to go through and do the entire set because BH Cosmetics has Sculpt and Blend 1, 2, and 3, and in order for me to actually go through and separate them and figure out which set is which, when I have this many brushes, well, they're not in place anymore because I was going through them. Okay, so when I have this many brushes, it's hard to go through, but I did pull out the ones that are outstanding to me. And also, I apologize if my makeup isn't perfect. I've been wearing it for several hours all day long. It is late at night when I'm filming right now, so that's why it's not perfect, but hopefully this video answers any questions you have. I am affiliated with BH Cosmetics, so my links down below will be affiliate, which means I make a small commission off of them. If you're not comfortable, you can just search it, or I have all the names listed, so you can just look that up, or you can click it, and I really appreciate that, whatever you're comfortable with. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. Before I jump into all their wonderful brushes, I'm going to start off with a few makeup products. There's still a ton that I've yet to try. Their single blushes and bronzers I haven't tried. Their concealers, they actually just came out with a white one, and they came out with a fair with yellow undertone, which I was super excited about, so I ordered those, and they'll come hopefully soon. Their shipping has been taking a while lately, but if I do have new products, I can update this video every couple months or so, because they just came out with single brushes also, which I had to get. So anyways, I'm also going to link down below any videos that I have talking about these different products, but I've already done face swatch videos of these two palettes, which whenever I first saw them, I was like, yes, I'm so excited, and I got them, and I was not disappointed. So there's this one, which is more neutral, and this is the Spotlight palette, and it just looks like this, and I'm wearing just a light amount of this today, a combination of these two on my cheekbones right now, and this is stunning. It's so intense, depending on what brush you use, but seriously, if you don't like intense highlight, this palette is not for you. But if you do like intense highlight, it is just amazing. Let me swatch a few for you. Oh, so pretty. And then the other palette, which I think is my favorite because it's just so different, and it's a drugstore price, which is awesome, is the Blacklight palette. If you want the Moonchild or the Aurora palette or whatever from Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's out of your price range, especially when you think I won't wear it that much, then I definitely recommend this, because you're going to get all those fun colors, but at a way cheaper price. So the only bad thing about this palette is that it is a little powdery, but you can't beat the highlights. They're so intense and beautiful. And they have the prettiest undertone. So these are definitely one of my favorite things that BH Cosmetics has come out with, because I love a good highlighter, and these are just beautiful. Such a good price, and I just really love these, and I definitely recommend them. So the next makeup product I have to talk about is the Foiled Eyes palette, and I have 1 and 2 and the Tropicana one, and I just really like these. I feel like the very first question when you see these is, are they as good as the Makeup Geek ones? Which I got these instead of the Makeup Geek, and then I ended up getting a little bundle of Makeup Geek ones, and I will say, even though this is the best of BH Cosmetics, and these are really great, the Makeup Geek ones are more pigmented, they're creamier, they're just more intense overall. They feel like a better formula, they're more high-end. There's a reason for their price tag, but these may be cheaper, but you can dress them up really easily. If you have just a little bit of setting spray, you don't need MAC Fix Plus. You can just get some e.l.f. setting spray, $3, and you spray it, and it has the same exact effect on your lids. It looks exactly the same. So you cannot beat the price of these for the amount of shadows that you're getting, and so many different beautiful colors. So the very first one is this one here, and it has a really good nice range of rainbows, and it also has some neutrals and some pretty coppers and lots of beautiful highlight shades. I love using these type of purples in my inner corner. And then the second one is definitely more on the cool toned side, not quite as bright, and it has a lot of really pretty highlights again, and a few pops of color. These grays here are absolutely stunning. They have the prettiest blue undertone. And then the Tropicana is another really, really bright one, but it has a lot of very summery, beautiful colors, lots of pops of pink, and not quite as many highlights. There's just this one icy one right here, but overall this is just a really great pop of color shimmer type palette, and the formula is the same through all three of these, and they're really beautiful. They're pigmented, they're beautiful shimmers, but in order to have them foiled you definitely have to have a setting spray. But honestly, it can't beat the price. Definitely recommend these. So now moving on to individual brushes, I have this one right here, which is the V2. It looks like this. This one you can actually buy by itself, and it is a wonderful bronzing brush. I think it might be only like $6 or whatever, but it's just so fluffy and it's perfect for bronzing your face, and it's super soft, and I mean, it's just an overall really great brush, and I really like brushes like this for bronzing. Another individual brush that they have that's really great is the Vegan V5, and this is just a really nice blending brush. It's very soft, and it just works really well for blending, and it's a good price, so I really like this one too. And I have had a little bit of shedding with some BH Cosmetic brushes, just here and there, but like the one time that I had it bad, I contacted customer service and they asked which brush it was, and they replaced it immediately, so they definitely have really good customer service. So next up, the set that I want to talk about is one of their newer ones. It's the Carnival one, and I'm literally so obsessed. This blending brush is number 7, and it looks like this, and it is a perfect dupe for the Sigma E40, which I think I have it over here. Okay, so here is the BH Cosmetics versus the Sigma E40. You guys can see they are literally the exact same brush. They're perfect dupes for each other, so I really love this one. It's super soft, and there is a brush set that they've had before which isn't horrible. I like it, but it's just a little bit not as soft, and this is their 101. I think it's their Eye Essentials set, and everyone said this was a dupe for the Sigma E40, which you guys can see. They do all look like dupes for each other, but this one is definitely softer, so I recommend going for this set. Okay, so more brushes that are in that set. There is this one, which is a beautiful tapered brush. Amazing. Again, perfect dupe for a Sigma brush. It's just like my F35, maybe just a little bit fluffier, but literally does the same exact thing. You can use it for highlight. You can use it to pack underneath your eyes to bake or wipe away excess product, or just to set your under eyes with regular powder, whatever you want. Again, another really great brush that's a dupe. This brush comes in it as well. It's amazing, beautiful blush brush, works perfectly. There is a brush on Sigma that looks just like this. I don't own it, but I will add a picture of it on the screen just for comparison's sake. So another brush that I love is the BH Cosmetics 140. I think this might be in the Sculpt and Blend 3 set, and this is an amazing drugstore highlighter brush. Previously, the only one that I used was my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23. This is the best highlighter brush in the world, but it is way more expensive than just getting the set with this. So I was excited whenever I discovered this, and I was like, finally I have a drugstore brush I can use. Since then, I've discovered a few from Morphe that I do like and that are also really good, but this one is a really nice brush from BH Cosmetics. One second. I'm going to go in with one of these Blacklight colors. I'm just going to mix another color on top so you guys can see. I'm just going to go in with the white. I'm going to be super simple and use this brush. You can see how intense it is. Let me get my mirror. You see that? So intense. Another set that I love from BH Cosmetics is their Smokey Eye Essentials, and I do have a whole video on this set, and I do like all of the brushes except for one, but the two that stand out to me are these ones right here. This blending brush, at first I was like, that's way too big to be a blending brush, but it's amazing. It's so big that it's like the perfect blending brush that you don't use with any product, because it just blends. It's late, I'm tired, but it blends the outskirts of your eyeshadow so well and so easy and so fast. It's just literally the perfect brush. It's soft, it's dense-ish, like it's not too dense and it's not too flimsy either. It's so good. I really, really love this blending brush. And then there's also this little smudge brush, which I actually did use underneath my eyes today. Perfect for getting underneath your eyes. You could use it for your inner corner. You could use it to like cut your lid if you were doing it with concealer, to do a cut crease or something like that. So many different uses for this brush, and it's great. So I really like that set as well. So last but not least, my very favorite set that BH Cosmetics has come out with is their Rose Quartz set. It is so, so good, and I'll start off with my favorite brush, which is this one. It's the number 1 from the Rose Quartz set. Perfect bronzing brush, so, so unique, so like, oh, I just love this so much. It's so big, you can just bronze your face in literally one swipe. It blends it beautifully. I just love how it's a bigger bronzing brush, but it still has the shape of a smaller one, if you know what I mean. I just think this is a phenomenal brush. Another brush in the set is this one, which I believe I used for blush today, which you can't really see that much because I put it on hours and hours ago, but it works good for that. I've used this to contour with. I've used it for bronzing a little bit. It's just a nice all-over powder brush. Another really great brush in the set is the third one, and this one is perfect for contouring and getting right in your cheekbones right here. You could also use it to set underneath your eyes to wipe away excess powder. This one is really nice, and I just love the packaging of the Rose Quartz brushes. It's literally just so beautiful. I'm trying to pull out all the other little ones I have here. Look at all these blending brushes. So, so nice. I love this one. It's stained right now because I was washing my brushes really quickly and I didn't have time to go back and do a second round to get the color out. But this works so good in the outer corner and to get underneath your eyes. Like I said, I washed all of these, so I can say that they do not shed whatsoever, and they're just amazing quality. I love, love, love the Rose Quartz set so much. It's ridiculous. This set also has this little tiny brush, which would be great for underneath your eyes also. You could probably blend concealer out with this, like amazing. I haven't tried it for that yet, but again, the quality, that's so, so, so soft. And then you've got some other like just lid type brushes, and you honestly have everything you need. There's an eyeliner brush too, but I don't know where I put it. And I just love the Rose Quartz set. If you're going to get any brush set from them, either the Rose Quartz, which is amazing, or the new pink one, this Carnival brush set, these two are the ones I recommend the highest, and they're so good. So, so, so good. I definitely feel like BH Cosmetics is underrated. They have so many good brushes, so many staples. Like, I literally have so many BH Cosmetics brushes in my collection. I have all these, which this is the Elegance collection, I think. And this is also a really nice set, and it's great. It has lots of really, I think it's Lavish Elegance. It has lots of powder brushes. They're really soft also, and they're just really nice overall. They feel very synthetic, so I feel like these would all be great for cream products. They've got little blending brushes. They've got like dense ones and tiny little detail brushes. So this is a nice set from BH Cosmetics. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.